Hey everybody, it's Jeff with BBQ Plus, and I want to update you on something that I've been working on for a while. Oop, sneak peek over there. Hey, this is my new smoke shack. So I'm going to take you through the process that I used to build this. This is an area along the side of my house that I just had some gravel, had some boat storage, I had some smokers over here that I was doing some renovation on, but I really wanted to use it to set up a covered area to be able to cook and to film in and really to kind of be a home for my channel. So this is what it looks like now. This is my smoke shack. So now you know how it turned out, but let's rewind that clock a little bit and let's take a look at how we put it together, what it looked like before, and that entire build process. I'll give you a little bit of a recoup at the end, show you what the expenses were to put this all together, if you promise not to show my wife. Sherry, if you're watching, just go ahead and skip that part. Without further ado, this is what it looked like last summer when we just got started. What am I doing hanging around beside the house with a lonely little Weber Smoky Mountain going? Well, we're going to cook up a turkey breast today in there, but the thing I'm excited about is right where that is dead center, that's going to be the middle of my new smoker shed and filming studio. So it's going to be a 12 by 14 structure on a concrete pad that we're going to pour here shortly. It's going to be just a great place to hang out, to get lots of great video, to be able to cook lots of great things. So really excited about this and the evolution of BBQ Plus. Here we are. It is Friday night. Tomorrow we are doing the pour on this for the intergalactic headquarters of BBQ Plus. Is going to be right over here. We've got a mobile ready mix truck coming, so they actually mix it on site. So I'm going to shovel some of this excess gravel out, put some protective plastic against the fence, and then put the screen in that'll prevent cracking and just hold the slab together better. And then 9 o'clock tomorrow morning, the truck comes and we start making all the magic happen. So here we are. There is the truck. We're getting ready. Going to start this pour. It was great that he could get all the way in here. Not a lot of clearance. This guy knows how to back up, that's for sure. Yeah, you got to get. Here we are. The pad is poured, and we're finishing it up now. We got about 47 feet. You can see right in that area, right there, it kicks out and it's 12 feet wide over there, and then we go to 9 feet for most of this. Splash guard up against the fence to keep it a little bit clean, keep the boss happy. And we've got our hired labor back there doing the float. Get a little bit closer here. You can see the roof panels that we're working on right now. And the structure is up there, kind of the frame of it. Looking forward to finish up these roof panels probably this evening and then hoist them up into place up on there. And then some supports inside, a little bit of trim on there, and we'll be ready to start moving in. Looking forward to it. So those two panels on the ground right there are going to be the roof for the smokehouse. Smokehouse roof goes up there, going to be slanted this way and then back on the other side. Lifted up the roof last night with the help of some neighbors, put the rafters in. We are ready for move-in day. So pretty excited for what we're going to be doing here. This is going to be kind of the vantage point. I'm going to put a wall up over here and do a little bit more work there. But this is where we're going to have a bunch of the smokers, and back over here as well. Going to have some smokers, so we'll fill this up with pellet grills, with offsets, with charcoal, all kinds of fun stuff. Well, we're busy with the move-in. Starting to get a little crowded in here. We've got a 22-inch Weber Smoky Mountain and a 4-burner Blackstone. We've got a Masterbuilt charcoal vertical. This is the Davy Crockett Green Mountain. Here is the 18-inch Weber Smoky Mountain, and we got an Oklahoma Joe offset here. We've got the Yoder 640, and we got the Traeger 125. So got a full stable in here. Gonna have to figure out how to best use my space, but that's gonna be a fun problem to have. So besides the smokehouse here, I poured a pad out here where I can store my utility trailer, my boat. Maybe that's even further expansion if I get more smokers. We're doing some work on this back wall. Right now you see my neighbor's house, but there's going to be metal on the back side of this, and then the lower portion is going to have metal, and the upper is going to have wood with a vent fan right up at the top. So this is kind of where we're at right now on a rainy day. So here is more progress. We've got that back wall, lower portion of it in, and that's looking great. So from where that 2x6 is, that's going to be a small shelf on top of there, and then below it is going to be more of the corrugated on this side. Then we'll do wood above that shelf all the way to the top with a fan up in the gable. So really pleased with the progress. Headed out to Texas to eat some great barbecue this long weekend, and then in about another week and a half we'll be doing some more work on this. So here you can see we've got that metal back wall in there, and also that lower portion is metal. And wanted to make sure that since we've got hot smokers against that, it's metal. Up at the top there you see some ventilation and everything enclosed in that wall. So pretty happy on how this is coming along. So this is what it looks like now. It's got a metal roof on it. It's a 4-sided gazebo that came from Costco, and this was a few years ago that they had this model. And what I ended up doing is finding one that somebody had and wanted to get rid of. So I have repurposed it. It was all in the boxes, never set up. Brought it over here, poured the pad, and now I have the smoke shack. Put this back wall in as a backdrop. You're probably going to recognize this from videos. This is my live edge cutting board that I've got in front to be able to use as a work surface, and then that back wall. Up at the top I've got a fan that I can exhaust smoke and everything out of here and make sure that it kind of keeps clear, and then metal down on the bottom where I've got grills up against this. So all my grills are on wheels, so I can move absolutely everything around in here, whether I'm cooking on this Weber Smoky Mountain charcoal grill over here, the Oklahoma Joe offset, there's my Yoder 640, and over on the other side here I've got a Weber Kettle. This is a Green Mountain Davy Crockett, just a small pellet grill. My 4-burner Blackstone, and here's a Masterbuilt charcoal vertical. A few things aren't done yet. You can see that we've got some electrical cable here, currently running just off of extension cords, but we're going to change that. There's some video lights. I've got some lights on the ceiling also, so it gives kind of a nice ambiance in here. We do have on the back wall, there's a section right here that is removable, and I've got an electrical plug behind there if I want to put a TV on this back wall or mount a sign or anything like that. This does have easy access to my backyard, so if we're having an event back here, there's the gazebo, which is my wife's gazebo in the back corner over there, and then the back patio. But it's easy access to it. Got everything I need in here to be able to cook and to do my filming. This is a tool chest from Harbor Freight. My idea here was to have handy things like gloves, knives, thermometers, all of that. Down in here we've got some rubs and spices, more rubs, even more rubs, some back stock of other spices, towels, paper towels. Here's different barbecue accoutrements. Small pizza peel, injecting. There we've got a chicken leg tray. We can do some pulled pork there. We've got mop, we've got injectors, we got gloves, got a smoke tube over here, some squeeze bottles, apron, all kinds of other stuff. So this does a great job of providing me with a great work surface as well as lots of storage for all the things that I need. So this is what the smoke shed looks like. There is going to be a fence that's going to go right behind that white SUV and clean up some of this stuff over there. We won't look at that. We'll just cover that right now. So again, this is my smoke shack. Do have some other ideas of maybe some movable panels over on the side here just to enclose a little bit during inclement weather. But I think this is working great. Hopefully I don't need to use that, but hey, it's here. And yeah, we're just having a great time here in the smoke shack, looking to produce lots of great video, cook lots of great food right here. So here's a summary of the costs, and a lot of this was the concrete port, $960, the pavilion itself, which I bought for $1,500, originally was $2,600, so that was a good savings. So total cost with some miscellaneous in there, just under $3,300. So good value to it. I was able to customize it and do exactly what I wanted, so pretty pleased with this. Hope this has inspired you to go out and cook something great in your backyard, whether you go through the expense and the time of building something like this, or you just cook it out in your back patio, in your driveway, whatever. Just go out and cook something great in your backyard this weekend. And from BBQ Plus, thanks for watching.